Hello, boxing fans around the world. Welcome once again to another episode of Neil the Deal featuring Neil the Deal himself tonight on Talkin Fight. And we're live and we're going to be talking about a great New Zealand fighter, aren't we, Neil?
Yeah, good evening, Graham. How are you tonight?
Fantastic.
That's awesome. Yeah, we had a great day around here. The weather was really nice. And yeah, we're going to be talking about a guy from New Zealand, a heavyweight fighter that I've been looking at over the last year, maybe 2 years, keeping my eye on him. And he's been moving up the ladder quite quickly. And he's got a fight coming up, so we're going to talk about that later. Yeah, he's from New Zealand. His name would be Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker, guys, keep your eyes out for this guy from New Zealand, Joseph Parker. He's been around quite a while, but he had, like I keep saying, they don't get a lot of recognition down there. But we're going to talk about him tonight, and hopefully you can enjoy what I'm going to be saying about him, because he's got a big fight coming up, and hopefully we'll all be watching. I'm looking forward to it, that's for sure. So his name is Joseph Parker. He was born Joseph Daniel Parker, born January 9th, 1992. That makes him 29 years old. He's from South Auckland, New Zealand. New Zealand. So the only other fighter in New Zealand was David Tua, and he was a heavyweight as well. So those are some big guys that they make over there in Australia. And his parents originally were from Samoa. So he's of Samoan heritage, which is really interesting too. Very interesting, Samoa. Yeah. So he fights in the heavyweight division and is currently ranked number 8 best active heavyweight in the world. His pro career lasted from 2012 to present, so he's an active present fighter. And he is the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world, holding the belt from 2016 to 2018. He had a pretty good amateur career. I understand he had 66 bouts. I don't have any totals on his wins or losses, but being 240, 50 pounds, he probably won most of those fights. So he had 66 bouts as an amateur, and he started boxing at about 10 years old. And he had his first amateur boxing match at 12 years old. So he started out really young, and since then he's just got better and better and better and better. In 2009, as an amateur, he won the New Zealand Golden Gloves, which is a big tournament, basically the biggest one there. He started to box internationally at 16 years old. In the super heavyweight division, representing New Zealand in the Commonwealth Games. So he won a silver medal at the Commonwealth Games, and that is very impressive in itself again. In 2011, he won a gold medal at the China Open and the Afura Games. Then in 2012, he won a gold medal at the Belgrade Winter Tournament. So he won quite a number of medals and big tournaments when he was and he's brought that right into his pro career. So we'll just start up with his pro career, guys. His pro career totals: he's had 30 bouts to date, of which he has 28 wins and 2 losses. So he's 28-2. He's got 21 knockouts, and that gives him knockout percentage of 70%. Excuse me. Now, he turned pro in 2012 and was considered New Zealand's most promising boxer. They really down there, they really know of him. And the only other guy that was in that category was, again, David Tua, who was a fantastic heavyweight as well. In 2013, he started his pro career, and he KO'd former heavyweight contender Francois Botha. So I did see that fight, and that's a great fight for him. Francois Botha is a great fighter in himself, and that's what started it up. He started getting some bigger fights down there. Later in 2013, he won the New Zealand National Boxing Federation title. And then in 2014, he added another title, winning the Pan Asian Boxing Association title. So he keeps winning title after title after title. So down there, so he's really been doing well, and that's why I started taking a look at him after all these wins, even even in his younger days. Later in 2014, he won the WBO Oriental heavyweight title. In 2015, he also won the WBC Eurasia Pacific Boxing Council title and the WBA Oceania titles, and adding those to his collection. So he's won a number of titles in that region of the world. So he's really trying to make a mark, moving up in the ranks, and he's trying to get a shot at again, get a new world title shot, and he looks like he's going to be deserving it for sure, definitely. So he continued his winning ways over the next few years, and he reeled off 14 straight wins, which is impressive. 14 straight wins is quite a feat in itself. And then finally in 2016, he fought Andrew Ruiz Jr. for the vacant WBO heavyweight title, and with a 12-round majority decision, he won the fight, and that was the first time that a heavyweight boxer from New Zealand had won a world title. So that was a really big thing. He became a world title holder then, and that's the first time that's ever happened. So congratulations to you, Mr. Parker. He defended the title twice, once against Tyson Fury's cousin Huey, which is interesting, and he won both those bouts. But in March 2018, he ran into and fought Anthony Joshua with his WBO belt on the line, and Joshua's WBA super heavyweight, IBF, and IBO heavyweight titles on the line. So in a really hard-fought battle, I'll tell you, that was a great fight with Joshua. Joseph Parker lost the title by unanimous decision. That was his first loss of his career, and unfortunately, he lost the belt then. His next fight, he fought a British heavyweight contender named Dylan White. We've talked a little bit about Dylan White before, and unfortunately, he lost that one as well against Dylan White in July 2018. Then he went on a winning streak. He won 4 straight, which is good, and then he's scheduled to fight now. Just recently, he's scheduled to fight British fighter Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora is a British fighter on May 1st, 2021 in the UK. And that's going to be on Sky Sports box office. So if you guys want to watch that, it'll be May 1st, 2021, Sky Sports box office. You know, with a win there, I believe that could move Parker into a position to challenge for another title. He's definitely got the skill. He's all the punching power you'd need. He likes to fight on the outside, so he really works through. He's got a wicked jab, amazing body shots, and he's a big guy. He comes in usually around 240, 50 pounds, so he's a big heavyweight, and he can really throw the leather when he wants. So let's hope that in the near future, once he wins the fight, which I believe he's gonna win that fight against Derek Chisora, that they'll give him another shot at a world title, and I truly believe that he deserves it. You know, he's worked his whole life for it, and he should get another shot at it. So, like I said, the notable fights that you might want to check him out in, guys. Notable fights would be against Anthony Joshua, as well as Dylan White and Anthony Ruiz Jr. So, where he won the title, that WBO heavyweight title, being the first in New Zealand. So, I'm hoping this upcoming year, maybe 2021, later in the year, or next year, 2022, he gets a shot at the world title. I truly believe that he's got a good chance, and I'll be looking for him. So, guys, thanks for the likes, the shares, all that jazz. Hopefully, you'll be watching on May 1st. There's a bunch of undercard fights there. Katie Taylor's going to be fighting. Chris Eubank Jr. is going to be fighting. There's a lot of really good fights that night on that Sky Sports box office. So take a look at it, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks again for everything. We'll be on tomorrow, 7 p.m. Take care. Talk to you then. Bye for now.